Hey everyone, it's time for Good Week Israel, where we'll give you ILTV's latest positive highlights. Get ready to smile because coming up, we'll meet a Holocaust survivor who's fostered over 52 children. We'll learn how to do art from some of Israel's leading creators, and we'll learn about a unique Israeli community through the music of one talented young man. All right, now I hope you've got your tissues ready because we're about to meet a woman whose story is so powerful, it's literally changed hundreds of lives. Just watch.
אני מרי נחמיאס, גידלתי 52 ילדים באומנה. ערבים, יהודים, כל ילד שהביאו קיבל את החום מאהבה בדיוק כמו נכדים.
Meet Marie, a Holocaust survivor who has over 100 descendants today. She was born and raised in Tunisia, where life was good until 1942, when World War II reached her doorstep.
בזמן השואה, גרמנים באו, התחילו לאסוף כל הצעירים. אז אבא קנה בקבוקים חומצת מלח. היינו ערב החתונה שלי, היינו 7 כלות. באו ערבים עם הגרמנים לרקוד, לאכול, עשו כיף ואחר כך הלכו. פתאום ב2 בלילה עם גרזינים, שוברים את הדלת. אמר, מה אתם רוצים? הם הרימו את הראש, רוצים את הכלה, ואבא מהר ריסס אותם. אוי, צעקו לשמיים ובורחים. הם ברחו והוא אמר לי, בואי מהר, תעלה עכשיו על הסולם ותברחי מבלוק לבלוק. אז אני קופצת מגג לגג, מגג ונופלת ומגג. עד היום יש לי את הפלטינות פה. מאותו ערב 7 היו קלות, רק אני ניצלתי.
Marie finally immigrated to Israel in 1950. She faced crippling poverty, but she was able to build a home, raising 8 children along the way. And then something happened to one of her sons that would change her life forever.
ראה את הקצין שלו נופל, אז הוא הלך מהר להגיש עזרה. הוא מטפל בו ואמר לו, שאול, קום, 3 באים אחריך. מכוונים עליך, שאול, קום, אני כבר מת, תעזוב אותי. כשרצה לקום, אז הם נתנו את הכדורים מהגב, יצא לו כל הבטן החוצה. הסתובב עם יד מחזיר, כל הבטן כך מחזיר את המעיים, ועם יד ריסס אותם. אמרתי, אלוהים, יקום לי שאול ויצא לי בריא, ויחזור לי כמו שהיה, אני נעשה כל מצווה שיש עד יום מותי.
And Marie kept her promise. After her son Shaul miraculously recovered, he became a municipal social worker. And one day, an abandoned baby was dropped off at his office.
נלחץ, הרים לי טלפון, אמא, בא אחד ושם לי תינוקת פה, ומה אני לא יודעת, חמה אש תינוקת. מה נעשה, אמא, תסביר לי. מהר עשיתי את התרופות של הסבתות. מהתרופות שלנו הערביות, עד הבוקר הילדה ירדה חום, פתחה העיניים, וטיפלתי בה, ונהייתה בובה של ילדה.
After taking in the little girl, Marie understood what her life mission would become: to take in every abandoned child, no matter what its background or medical state.
היה ילד ערבי בגיל פחות משנה, ונתקע לו בגרון. הילד נשאר צמח. האמא יש לה 2 בנים קטנים, לא יכלה, אז צלצלו אליי. אז ההורים אמרו, מה, יהודיה? אנחנו מפחדים. אמרתי לו, אדוני, הבן שלך נולד רק אחרי 2 חודשים בהיריון, אמר לי 9 חודשים. ואתה 9 חודשים, ואני 9 חודשים. כולנו בני 9 חודשים. כולנו בני אדם וכולם אלוהים ברא אותנו.
Marie quickly became known for opening her home to anyone without a second thought.
יש עיוורת, יש מונגולואיד, יש צליאק. ילדים כאלה לא זורקים בפח. תביאו לי. כשהם יושנים אני סורגת ומוכרת, תופרת וילונות, עד 4 בבוקר, מבשלת. אם אני יושן 2 בלילה, זה יש לי מזל גדול. הכסף שאני עובדת בשביל לתת להם. האוכל מצוין, נקיים, לבית ספר, לגן, כל מה שצריך.
This year, Marie was selected to light a torch at Israel's annual Independence Day celebration, which is considered one of the biggest honors in Israeli society. But prizes mean nothing to the 93-year-old.
נותנים לי תעודה ולפרסים. אומרת, אני רוצה את הפרס מלמעלה. על יהודים וערבים, נוצרים ודרוזים, ככה יהיה, כולנו יד אחד.
Abortion policy is at the center of political discussions in the United States, but it's barely an issue in Israeli news. What does abortion policy look like here in Israel? Well, here's everything you need to know. Abortion, that's what's on everybody's minds in the United States right now.
It is very unfair to tell me whether or not I should have this child or not.
But where does Israel stand on this issue? In Israel, an estimated 9 out of 1,000 pregnancies end in abortion, which is much less than in most Western countries. 90% of these terminations are conducted before the 12th week of pregnancy. But what do abortion laws look like in the state of Israel, a country where the line between state and religion is often blurred? We're about to break it down. Abortion in Israel is legal as long as it's approved by the government's Pregnancy Termination Committee. But abortions are only approved under the following conditions. 1. The woman's not married. 2. The woman's younger than 18 or older than 40. 3. The pregnancy is a result of a crime such as rape or illegal incest. 4. The child is liable to be born with a physical or mental health defect. And finally, 5. The pregnancy could endanger the life of the mother. In 2016, there were over 18,000 women who requested to terminate their pregnancies here in Israel. About 99% of them were approved by the committee because it's considered a crime to do so otherwise. The most common reason for terminating a pregnancy in Israel is because it's out of wedlock. But what if you're a woman who wants to terminate a pregnancy and you're married? This is where it gets tricky.
The state largely does not approve abortion to women who are married. That's why most women have to lie to the committee in order to have an abortion. Some women will say they committed adultery. Some women will say they have mental problems. All these lies can affect women in case they are getting divorced because everything is fully documented.
48.2% of requests for abortions are from married women in Israel, which poses quite the predicament. Although abortion is largely accessible for most women in Israel, it's still controversial. Efrat is one of the leading organizations that advocates against abortion.
And it's known for trying to persuade women not to terminate their pregnancies.
The Efrat organization gives assistance to pregnant women in financial distress who are considering having an abortion against their inner wishes because of the money problems, because of pressure from their boyfriend, father, husband, whatever. Our experience is that the women who have abortions are sorry about it afterwards.
But no matter how many opposing views exist, is there any chance that Israel could see a reversal of abortion policy take place?
Religious parties are becoming more powerful in the Israeli parliament, many of which believe that abortion is wrong.
Will Israel follow the U.S.? These are questions that have yet to be answered. Today there are tens of thousands of African asylum seekers living in Israel, and one special organization is helping empower the community's women as they make new lives for themselves in Tel Aviv. ILTV's Natalie Twersky went to find out how.
Today we're going to visit a place that not only creates beautiful and unique products, but also benefits a great cause.
Using colored recycled fabric, the female asylum seekers have transformed their traditional craft of weaving into a tool of empowerment. Crochet baskets, hampers, and colorful rugs are all items you'll find around their workshop.
What could you use this for?
I can put pen and pencil inside.
Nice, beautiful pattern. How long did it take you to finish this?
Maybe 1 hour.
Good job, beautiful.
Nonprofit organization Kuchinate, which means crochet in Tigrinya, aims to rehabilitate asylum-seeking women and offer them a unique means of income through traditional crochet knitting.
In every house of Eritreans and Ethiopians, you found baskets made with the straw in each house. We do it in our country. When you are small, maybe 10 years old, you start to do with the straw, the baskets, different type of baskets with different colors.
The traditional method of weaving baskets is done with a type of straw native to Africa. Since Israel doesn't have this material, they've substituted with cloth made out of recycled t-shirts. Originally from Eritrea, Sister Aziza is a counselor, nurse, and spiritual leader who serves the African refugee community here in South Tel Aviv, where up to 90% of African refugees in Israel are currently residing.
The product that we were making is a really beautifully designed product, so that was important. We didn't want to make something that felt very sort of charity-like, something anyone could make. This takes real skill.
Okay, let's do it really, really slow. Let me try to figure this out. Maybe if you do it really slow, I'll see the moves. Wrap it around, take it out again, and then repeat. Which way is it again? This way? It's not good. It's a knot. It looks like one big knot. This way, this way. Yeah, this way, right? Okay.
Okay, so I wasn't having the easiest time, but it's definitely not as easy as it looks.
I'm really getting the hang of it. I thought I wouldn't figure it out, but here I am.
Israelis visit here not just for crochet lessons, traditional meals, and coffee ceremonies, but also to get a chance to interact with the refugees in a warm and casual setting.
I came to know the story behind these people. I met Salam, and she was a good teacher. She told me about her story, how she came here to Israel, what happened to her. I'm happy to see that she find her home here, and I hope that she will stay here in Israel for many, many years.
Each woman here at Kuchinate arrived with her own dramatic story, and sitting together to create these products rooted in the tradition of their home countries helps the women to cope with their realities, which are often difficult and harsh.
يعني אין לו משפחה פה, אנחנו כולם פה לא מכירים ביחד. רק מתי הגענו לפה? יש הרבה נשים, נגיד מאריתריאה, מסודאן, מסאוט אפריקה, באתיופיה, כולם פה, כמו משפחה.
Upon arrival, Eden found herself in need of a liver transplant just a few months back and was referred to Kuchinate for assistance. For her and many other women who are unable to partake in jobs which required hard labor, Kuchinate provides a priceless resource.
We've got women here who've got cancer, heart disease, liver disease, disabilities, children with disabilities. We have one of our managers who has had open heart surgery and needs to go to the hospital. Not only can she, of course, go to the doctor whenever she needs to, she can even leave her child here when she goes to the doctor.
Coffee ceremony is very popular in Eritrea, Ethiopia, and Sudan. It is a time of togetherness with women to share their stories. It is like a therapeutic aspect of sharing, to drink coffee together.
The women here may come from very different backgrounds and arrive for very different purposes, but the personal connections made here transcend this simple art form into a symbol of something much more meaningful.
Meet Avigdor Caldwell. He's an up-and-coming musician who was born and raised in Israel, but it's often hard for some to believe. That's because he's from the Hebrew Israelite community in Mitzpe Ramon. Just watch.
There's a song that they sing in kindergarten, like Kan noladati, kan noldu li eladai, kan na 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 na, Jamaica, Jamaica. My name is Avigdor Caldwell. I'm from Mitzpe Ramon, born and raised in Israel. Jamaica in Israel, welcome to Jamra. Welcome to Israel. I actually feel like a tourist sometimes in my own country. When I meet new people, everyone's like, oh, so where are you from? And I'm like, Mitzpe Ramon. Like, no, before that. I'm like, Soroka Hospital. No, before that, my mom's womb. Nice. Let's go, where are you from? I'm like, listen, I'm Israeli, but I have an American accent because we spoke only English at home. Old friend, it's been a long time. I did all sorts of things to get you off my mind. In the United States, there was a growing movement around the 60s, 70s of the Hebrew Israelites of Dimona. And my parents, they really connected to the message that, you know, we're part of the lost tribes and we must return home. But oh, you're so good to me, you're my cigarette. Most times when people have like this certain picture in their head, but once they hear my music and they see who I am and they're like, wait, this guy's Israeli, then you understand that Israeli doesn't just come in one form. Okay. Da 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 da. 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 When my parents first got here, they didn't have much. In an hour. So it influenced me to where I learned to fend for myself. I want you to surprise. My grandmother was a bit hysterical. And she's like, Sonora, you didn't, that's my mother's name. Like, Sonora, you're over there raising my grandkids with them terrorists. You got putting their lives in danger. You know you ain't right. You caught me by surprise. My hands are on your thighs. I got dressed up. That's the image that she gets on the other side, but it's pretty chill in Israel. And Grandma, if you're watching this, then, you know, join us. Come to Israel, like it's not that bad. I want you to surprise me. I just found my Israeliness inside of my music. I wouldn't move to the US, This is like a breakup note to the US. Kan noladati, kan noldu li eladai, kan baniti et beiti beshte yadai. Yeah, baby, I'm falling. That's the message. That's the important part of the song. Like, this is where I was born. This is where my children are going to be born, and this is where I will build my home. And that's it.
Have you ever wanted to learn how to be just like your favorite artist? Well, ILTV's Natalie Twersky went to take part in a special Israeli workshop called Kaddu that gives you just that opportunity.
In a very tranquil area not far from Jerusalem lies a gallery which sets the perfect setting for letting out your artistic creativity. For almost 3 decades, Kaddu Art Gallery has been selling pieces of art and offering workshops to create one-of-a-kind handmade art pieces, all led by Kaddu artist Reut Shachar.
And it's all about art that meets function, mostly in wood technique, and I develop a whole language of art.
Reut's art designs are not only beautiful but functional as well.
You can also enjoy the function of the product.
So down here in Reut's studio, you can actually see the creative process take place. Let's check it out.
First, we colored the motif. There are some motifs that we do for many years, like this motif, which called pose. It's described me and my bird that sat on my shoulder. That's why I call the company Kaddu. Each product that we are doing, made by hand with our colors that we are making in our laboratories. The handmade because I believe it's important. This is the main quality of life.
At Kaddu, you can create your own masterpiece side by side with the artist, or purchase from a wide variety of wooden art pieces on display at the gallery.
I'm already seeing things that I absolutely love around the gallery. I mean, it's just full of color and designs. Let's walk around and take a look.
Around the gallery, you'll find everything from whimsical furnitures to color vases, perfect for adding some color to your home, and even some patented products such as her wooden carpets.
It's a patent that we got lots of rewards for. I needed a floor mat near the sink, not out of fabric, because this ruined very quickly. And I said, if our products are so resistible, why not to make a floor mat?
The wood is covered with a very strong lacquer that lasts for years to come. The artistic workshop is open for everyone who wants to enjoy the hands-on experience by creating their very own design.
So here people could choose from a range of different materials, designs, colors, right?
Exactly. And they can create themselves something they need.
I'm no expert at handcrafting, but I thought I'd give it a try anyway. After all, Ra'ut did say everyone that walks in Kaddu is an artist.
We have on the table of the workshop 8 different colors. We work with sponges, not with brushes, because the fibers of the wood. You can also work with stencil and with markers.
The artistic environment made it easy to immerse yourself in the creative process.
You can work with so many colors that give light to our life.
So I'm going to start with the
pomegranate,
which is the pomegranate. I have a perfect place to hang this in my home. Okay, so I'm halfway done. Now I'm just gonna paint the outer layers.
You put just in the edges a little bit. What we are doing, we create a whole story on the work.
Yay!
Are you proud?
It's so beautiful because of your final touches. No. But I'm gonna hang it. I know just where to hang it. It'll add a splash of color to my wall.
That's all for today's Good Week Israel. Hope we've helped you start your week with a smile. I'm Natasha Kirchuk, and see you next week.